Hi boys and girls, I am so excited to be able to read a book to you today. I am outside at a park in Dayton because the weather is very, very nice and I decided to enjoy it with my mom who is sitting over there.
Hey y'all!
So, I am reading The Word Collector by Peter H. Reynolds. And Peter H. Reynolds, he's an author that we have read books from before. Does anyone know the books that he has written? If you said the dot or ish, then you're right. The pictures kind of look exactly like the pictures from the people from the dot or ish. So let's get right in. Collectors collect things. Some people collect stamps, some people collect coins, others collect rocks, some collect art. Some collect bugs, others collect baseball cards, some people collect comic books. And Jerome, what did he collect? I don't understand people who collect bugs. Not my thing. Jerome collected words. He collected words he heard. My trip to Peru was perfectly pleasant. Certain words caught his attention. He collected words he saw. Certain words jumped out at him. He collected words he read. Certain words popped off the page. So, in this picture, he sees a sign that says Willow Tree Shop, and he decided that willow was a cool word, so he wrote it down. And in this picture, he's reading The Wizard of Oz, and he sees the word emerald. Does anyone know what emerald means? It means green. So he thought that that was a really good descriptive word, so he decided to write that down. Short and sweet words, two-syllable treats, and multi-syllable words that sounded like little songs. So some words that he has written down is spark, bloom, drift, and dream. He wrote down treasure, whisper, candid, hover, guacamole, which is so good, geometry, kaleidoscope. There were words he did not know the meaning of at first, but they were marvelous to say, like aromatic and effervescent. There were words whose sounds were perfectly suited to their meaning, like molasses, Tyrannosaurus rex, smudge, bellow. Jerome filled his scrapbooks with more and more of his favorite words. Jerome's collections grew. He began organizing them. Dreamy, science, sad, action, poetic. One day, while transporting them, look at all of those words he has. And you all have that many words in your head too. Jerome slipped and his words went flying. So do you guys think that after he slipped and his words went flying that they all are now gone? Think about that. As he began to pick them up, he noticed his collections had become jumbled. Big words next to little words, sad words next to dreamy words. So he has the words that are next to each other, like dream and cloud, royal and flock, blue and harmony. Jerome began stringing words together. Whisper, symphony, electric, peace. Words he had not imagined being side by side. Savor, dreams, cascading, stars. He used his words to write poems. He used his poems to make songs. They moved, they delighted. Some of his simplest words were his most powerful. I understand. I'm sorry. Thank you. You matter. So, some of the words that he used were powerful, and they were the simplest words, because sometimes some people just need to hear that when maybe you're in an argument with your brother or sister and they're upset with you. All you have to do is say, I understand. You don't have to argue back with them, because that's not what they really want to hear. They just want to make sure that you understand what they're saying. Same with your parents as well. And we know that saying I'm sorry is very important as well too. Jerome eagerly collected more and more of his favorite words. Gaggle, thanks, bungalow, brother, light. The more words he knew, the more clearly he could share with the world what he was thinking, feeling, and dreaming. One breezy afternoon, Jerome climbed the highest hill, pulling a wagon packed with his word collection. Oh my goodness, look at all those words he has. He smiled as he emptied his collection of words into the wind. Where do we think those words are going? He saw children in the valley below, scurrying about collecting words from the breeze. Does anyone know what scurry means? Scurry means going really fast and fluttering around. So, he emptied all the words out, and now they're all flying down to all of these children, and now they have new words. Jerome had no words to describe how happy that made him. Reach for your own words. Tell the world who you are and how you will make it better. Peter Hamilton Reynolds. The end. Of course, no cool end papers. Just a note from Peter H. Reynolds and another note from him as well. So, I want you to find a new word that either describes yourself, describes what you've been doing, or... That was so rude. I want you to find a new word that you've never heard before. You can find it in a book that you're reading, maybe with your parents or with an older sibling. You can find it in a newspaper, in a magazine. I want you to find a word, and I want you to figure out what that means and maybe even try to use it in a sentence. That seems super hard, but I believe in you all, and I know that you can do it. I am very happy that I was able to read The Word Collector to you, and I miss you all so much, and I hope that I can read a book to you again soon. Bye! 2 words I want you to collect. Stay safe.